Glory to Jesus Christ. Dear in Christ, tomorrow the Church celebrates the Feast of All Saints, and this celebration comes a week after the celebration of the descent of the Holy Spirit. St. John Chrysostom, when reflecting on the role of the Holy Spirit in the life of the apostles and then in the life of the Church, he says that wherever the Holy Spirit is present, he makes men of gold out of men of clay. In these words, we can really grasp the meaning of the celebration of the Sunday of All Saints, because it is by the grace of the Holy Spirit that a person can become holy. It is the Holy Spirit who transforms the human being by acknowledging God and live the life of God. In the Gospel, Jesus is going to talk about the three conditions in order to live this authentic holy life. And the first condition is to acknowledge Him. Is knowledge. We have to know God. We have to become interested to know how God acts in our lives. And we can do this by praying personally, praying with the community, by reflecting, by reading the Bible, by reading some other spiritual literature, by having good conversation with people, by growing in humanity. That's the first condition. We have to know who God is, how He acts in our lives. The second condition Jesus is going to talk about is love. And the statement that Christ places before us in the Gospel of Matthew tomorrow is really challenging. He says, whoever loves mother or father, son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. The meaning of this statement, as I say, a challenging statement, very difficult to understand in our times today. It is that only when we know and experience God's love in our lives, we can understand what is the correct way to love others, starting with the closest people around us, the family members. And the third condition that we are going to hear about tomorrow is the cross. The cross, which is a symbol of sacrifice. We have to be ready to sacrifice our time, our priorities sometimes for the good of other people. Sacrifice implies an awareness that we can become agents of healing. By being good, authentic Christians, someone can benefit from that. I believe this kind of courage to live this authentic Christian lives is very much needed in our times, in our societies today. We're going to reflect more at tomorrow's services. May God bless us. Glory to Jesus Christ.